Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Something to Bark About. Happy Monday. It's Monday, July 6th, 2026. I hope everybody had a good uh, holiday weekend, 4th of July. Now the kids are trying to get up here with me. I'm doing this on my phone again with Restream. Um, I was gonna do it with my desktop, but all my settings was changed, and I swear I didn't push no buttons, but nobody believes me. It just pushes its own button. Hey, Logan, welcome. It's your daddy's birthday. Hi, David, welcome. Well, happy birthday to your daddy. He almost got to celebrate with America's birthday, didn't he? Just missed it by a couple of days. Well, we've had a good weekend around here. Um, we took care of lots of babies over the weekend. Yeah, it's probably my best boarding uh, for the 4th of July since pre pandemic days. So I am extremely thankful to get to keep other people's babies. There's not a bigger honor than that for someone to trust you with their four-legged. It's something when you trust with your two-legged, but it means a lot to me. People trust me with their four-legged. Abandigo is wanting to be in the video. I had, like I said, I was trying to get on my desktop, and none of my music was there. My song Paul Voss did for me, and I had actually did an AI version of a song the other day, but it either tells me the file don't work or something. And for some reason on my desktop with my restream, my something to bark about was gone. It was just all the, I guess, sounds and stuff that come on restream. Oh, your mom's birthday was July 1st, which is Canada Day. Well, happy birthday to her too. I am feeling good. I am excited. I'm going to a dog show. Now here comes Upsy wanting up here. I'm headed to a dog show in a couple of weekends in Longview, Texas. And it'll be the first show I've been to in, gosh, seems like forever. Um, I guess the last show I went to was end of April, 1st of May. I can't even remember. But I I am ready to go show my babies and have a good weekend and see all my Chihuahua buddies. Um, it's just always fun. Y'all are pulling my shirt down, girls. Do you care? I know y'all don't care one bit. But yep, I'm feeling good. Yes, I show Chihuahuas. I will have two entered at the Longview shows, Cotton and Believe. Cotton is a champion and going for her grand champion. And Believe, she actually won a point her first weekend out, but so far the two or three shows I've had her at, that was not her cup of tea. She's like, Mama, I don't like this. The idea of a stranger coming up and touching her and looking at her teeth, and she just don't really like that very much. And it takes a a personality of the dog to enjoy dog show, and not all of them like it. Y'all hear Bandigo getting up here snorting with me. Well, tell your mommy I said, thank you. I appreciate that. My big surgery date is going to be uh, August 3rd. And so I am looking forward to that to get this cancer out of my lung. And the doctor says that it would he could remove everything and I wouldn't have to have any treatments, chemo or radiation. So it's supposed to be a very painful surgery, but I think I can deal with some pain and not get into the other pains that chemo and radiation cause. So, hey, Quill Worker, welcome. Uh, I'm still learning how to do this on my phone, and y'all bear with me. Your Shih Tzu is a champion from Japan. Hey, well, that's cool. That's cool. And pray for me every day. Well, I appreciate that. Um, Man, I have felt the prayers uh, from my YouTube buddies to my customers and my family and friends. It's just been amazing, the support. Thank you, Quill. I hope it will be a fast recovery. Um, they said I would stay in the hospital 3 to 5 days after the surgery, and then should be a 6 to 8 week recovery. And I told the doctor, I was like, man, I got a dog show I really want to go to in Texas the end of July. And then the Chihuahua Nationals are in October. So I really want to be there. And you talking about your dog being a champion from Japan. That's the cool thing about the Nationals is there will be Chihuahuas from all over the world there and their people. Um, Last year I got to uh, meet a lady from Brazil that I have been in touch with on uh, Facebook, and we were Facebook friends. And it's a long story, but anyway, one of my dogs by accident bred one of her girls that was in the U.S. showing, and she didn't know that had happened until she got her dog back home in Brazil and found out she was pregnant. And then I get these papers that you can't read a word of because it's in a foreign language, and telling me that I got 4 boys born in Brazil, and my dog is the daddy. So there's more to that story. But anyway, I got to meet her in person at the National last October, and she couldn't speak English, and I couldn't speak her language. And what was funny was they were using an app to communicate. And I don't know why the app thinks I have an accent or something, because I mean, I was just talking normal, but I had to really read what the app thought I said to make sure. But and then my boy won. Uh, he was best puppy and all kinds of stuff. I think he got his championship in 3 weekends out after the national. So you talk about proud grandma moment. And he lives in the United States now, and they stopped showing him for a while to let him mature, and because he was like, I want to say 7 months old when he just come in and took him by storm. We were in Tulsa last year at the Chihuahua Nationals. I appreciate that. I love you guys too. No, you're not supposed to be getting into anything. let's say your sister Charlotte says hi. She, let me see if I can get it back on here. She is a year older than you. Okay. How old are you, Logan? I forgot. I think you've told me before, but I forgot. I tell you one thing, the messages are so much smaller. Um, she would speak Spanish. I know how to speak Spanish. Cool. Well, I don't know exactly what the language was, but uh, we both knew our hearts were about to explode when we watched this little boy, really in one of his first shows, just come in and he act like he owned the place. So that was cool. You're 7, be 8 in September. Well, I tell you what, that's a good age. I just turned 63, and I think that's a pretty good age because it just is. I mean, that's what can I say? Um, I even bought me a three wheeled e-bike, and it's been so hot here in South Arkansas that I haven't I did ride it down the street like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile the other evening, but it's just been so hot, and I am I'm just spoiled to being in front of AC all the time. So um I I didn't stay out there long, but I'm looking forward to this fall, and I'm gonna. Kelsey has rode with me, and it has a basket on the back and on the front, and Kelsey, the back basket has a lid, so I put her in there with a bed, and she didn't look real happy, but she wasn't scared either. So, but I'm gonna rig up uh, for them to be able to ride with me, but we're gonna have to wait till a little bit cooler weather because it's been over 100 heat index every day. I think this is the first day, and we had quite a few thunderstorms move through, and I know the rest of the country uh, that is not used to this kind of stuff. I know they've been really having issues. Yeah, I don't know what they heard, but they heard something. Let me see if I can swap the camera around and show you show y'all what's going on. Oop, if I don't get the phone. Nobody sneaks up on me is for sure. Oh, I- I'm trying not to be shaky, y'all, but I gotta get up. I don't see nobody. There's nobody on camera. We have a camera system besides the Chihuahua system. I don't know what y'all heard. I didn't hear it. I show y'all cost a lot. They got a upgraded apartment this weekend because he kept getting out of the whelping box. No, Bandy, don't you go in there. No, no. Come here, no, no. You better get in there and see about your boy. Come on, no, no. I'm gonna shut you up so nobody gets in there and does a fuss. Let's show everybody this fine looking boy you got. This has cost a lot. Oh, oh, I woke him up. Oh, I woke him up. I gotta learn how to hold the camera. Oh, it cost a lot. Yeah. Give my eyes are open, and mama's crazy about me. And if you I think y'all are listening to Megan and them. Got Megan up here with Mo and Megan and Flux and Jennifer. I can't compete with them guys. They they know how to do this stuff. But this starving little feller, he was 1 pound yesterday. 1 pound. And he won't be 3 weeks old until this um this Friday. See if I can figure out how to turn this back on me. But yes, he is a healthy boy, and uh, still I'm not sure if he's a long coat or smooth coat. Um, there's what's called a double coat, and goodness is a double coated. Like a Bandigo is real um, uh, slick, and goodness, she's just thicker coated. And that may be what this boy is going to be. Thank you, Quill. Mommy says, oh, my heart. That's sweet. You think Megan is the most beautiful person. Well, you sure are kind. And I do too. I agree with you. I always get a little nervous, um, like when they're talking hair and stuff. And being a groomer all these years, I've wanted a short hair because when after I groomed and bathed the dog, I'd be wet anyway, and take that hose and shake my head, and then I'd be dry and ready to go. So that's uh, that's kind of been my deal. But I like Megan on the inside too, and I have learned a lot watching. Well, hey, Fritz, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good today. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but I went over the 1K mark yesterday. And it's thanks to a bunch of you guys. I mean, and I really owe Tug a big thanks because um, Tug has mentioned my channel for quite a while. And so I really appreciate everybody and appreciate Tug for shouting me out, and he's got 1,000+ people listening to him. Um, let's see, you're not allowed to watch Megan. It's for grown-ups. Yeah, I would agree with that. Um, there's some topics that, you know, even for somebody 63, it may be too much for me sometimes. So, but you're not, and if you're giving out compliments, that's going to get back to Megan. I know there's some people in here right now is going to say, man, that was such a sweet comment made by Logan on something to bark about. Well, French, we welcome you in. Hope you're having a good day. All right, let me scroll on down here. You have, uh, it's different to learn what you're pushing on the phone. Have a couple of something. Well, let me see. I apologize. Have a couple low content wolf dogs. They keep the bears away when I forage. Uh, Absolutely. I got tickled this weekend. We had a Caney Corso. If you don't know what a Caney Corso is, look it up. And God knows if I could spell it, but they're just big, full-bodied dogs. And this dog was a puppy, about 8 or 9, or no, 7 months old. Just beautiful dog. And Now who's fussing? Is that don't know because I shut you up with a baby? Um, but anyway, and we had a little Chihuahua boarding that was out near the doors for people coming in and out. And he's been the greeter. And when that Caney Corso went home yesterday, that Chihuahua was like, I can eat you. I know I can. I can take you. And it was just funny because Charlie maybe weighs a pound at that much. I mean, this puppy is nearly bigger than Charlie, and he's 7 months. So, um, one of your mom's friends has a Caney Corso. Good job, David. Thank you. I don't even know what I wrote on the guy's card, uh, but he was, as far as spelling Caney Corso, um, but I knew exactly what he was when they walked in the door. Beautiful. And he was gray. And like I said, and when he told me he was 7 months, I was like, oh, Lord, y'all get ready. Because he is, he's just gorgeous. That's all I could say. I think the people were new to my area. So you have three of them. Wow. What did French say? Uh, Oldest breed. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And a lot, if you go back, it's kind of like boxers. Uh, there was a whole makeup of breeds that were, you got boxers from, a lot of mastiffs and all that kind of stuff. And it'd probably be pretty unique. There'd probably be a lot of Katie Corsos back in the day. Um, that was something this weekend, thinking about America's 250th birthday. And I saw the the morning show something about a guy that was 104 this weekend, had his 104th birthday, and lived in, I don't know, but he was in World War II. And just thinking about that, the generations, and I think about it in the dog world, uh, just in my 40 years, I've seen such big changes and a lot of changes for the better. I mean, especially in my community, because there was that, oh, it's just a dog mentality, and that used to just drive me nuts. Um, we were seeing on Facebook this morning where um, some dogs were missing, and it was because of they got terrified with fireworks close. And um, you know, my thought, I mean, accidents happen, and that can happen. But if you know ahead of time your dog is scared of fireworks, you need to try to do something in advance. And thank the good Lord, we don't have any neighbors anymore shooting fireworks here close by. I mean, I didn't hear one from a distance. But we had nature's fireworks because we got a lightning thunderstorm Thursday and Friday. I'll show you what's sounding like somebody's dying over here. That is, if I say her name, she'll quit. But this is pick on believe time. Believe's in the middle. The one looking at me, the bandy, Cotton. Oops has got up her in it. And every day about this time, we get it's a pick on somebody moment. And usually it's Believe getting it the most because she gives the most. If you can, I ain't gonna push buttons or I'll mess something up. Let's see. Absolutely. Um, your Shih Tzu, gotta love me, says your Shih Tzu weighs 5 pounds and Doodle weighs 100. Um, yeah, I mean, That little dog syndrome is for real, definitely for real. And Quill, what you said is absolutely um, correct, and that should go for all breeds of dogs. You know, not just um, canies or wolves or whatever. That should go for everybody. Should research, because not every dog uh, breed fits the not every dog breed fits where they're coming into, you know. Some dogs are great with children, some aren't. um I mean, there's just a lot of things that go on, and when you're taking an animal of any kind, really, but dogs in general, you need to make sure their personality fits your personality and your lifestyle. You know, if you like to get out and run, and I have a really good friend that she walks miles every day, and she's got a standard poodle that is right there with her on every step, you know. Um, if me and my girls decide to go walk somewhere, we'd be huffing and puffing by, halfway through. So I'm sorry you're scared of fireworks, Logan. I think it's great to have a healthy respect. And I don't really care about them, because back when I used to raise mini horses, one of my mares lost her baby, and it was because of the neighbor shooting bottle rockets toward my place. And she got to running, and the next day or two, we realized she had lost the baby, and that pretty much done me in for anything to do with fireworks. Um, Whole pack of sassy cuteness. Yeah, they definitely have it around here like they want it. I do whatever they want. That's pretty much their life. Hey, happy welcome. You're another one that helped me hit that 1K mark, and I sure appreciate it. Now they want back up here with me. If I'm sitting down by my computer, they got the spot behind me. No, we ain't playing that game. Come tag and then run for mama. No, we ain't playing that. Kelsey wanted to come join us. Yeah, Kelsey wanted to come join us. Now Cotton and the baby are gonna be playing chased around the furniture. Never a dull moment around here for sure. Never a dull moment. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Um, thing around. I don't know if y'all are still with me, but our electricity went off. And that is why this big thing, and I complained about it, that these groups keep coming by, or these big trucks, and they push up on the wire to get them under these lines. Electricity's out. We got dogs over here. My other neighbor over there is hollering. Let me get some shoes on. I might give y'all a little drama of my own. I walked out there barefooted. Sorry about that, guys. Electricity just went off, and I was gonna complain about it. And I talked to Energy, and they said that, uh, hey, our electricity's out. Every time y'all raise them, y'all knocking out power. I said, the electricity's out, and every time y'all raise the lines, you're knocking out my power. And it's happening twice a week. And Energy can fix it, but I've got 30 dogs in there depending on AC.
No, I understand that there's nothing we can do about it. The state of Arkansas is sending us down this way. And I mean, all we can do is let the state know what's going on.
Well, yeah, one of my doggy daycare works for the state, and they checked it. It's high enough for state, but it's not high enough for these oversized loads. Yeah. I've lived here 40 years, and it's never happened like this, but the last 6 months.
I understand that. I hate that this is happening. We didn't hear any pop. We didn't see any sparks or anything like that. So.
Now, well, I hate it too, and I'm on live. I was doing a live on YouTube, and I was like, "Dadgummit," and I knew it was going to be a big truck, so.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, but please report that y'all are knocking out power.
Yeah, of course. I'll do everything I can on my end.
What's your name?
My name's Travis.
Travis.
Yes, ma'am.
Darling.
Nice to meet you.
All right. All right, guys. I hope y'all are with me, but something's got to give. When you got a building full of babies, no AC means issues. And of course, Mama comes out, leaves the door open. Bendy. Well, what helped me go after that was the other neighbor. I could almost read his lips from across the highway. Yeah, come on, girl. Come on, it's hot. No, you leaving your boy? No. You better get in here. Something happened to that boy. So, as y'all can see, oh, it's bright outside now. I can't see in here. All right, y'all got me in drama, and I promised that this was going to be what's Tug says, a palate cleanser. Well, thank you, Logan. You're an upstanding feller. I wished I had you living close, and I'd get you to help me with all these dogs around here. But yeah, I did call Energy and complain, and basically for them to raise that line, which it normally just goes off like a flick, but they've gotten up this thing so high that it started knocking the power out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Logan. Your name is Logan, right? Y'all have to forgive me. Sorry about that. I have a friend's son is named Logan, so I guess that was just my mistake. You know, I get it with the short hair all the time, sir. And I'm not, sometimes it's hard to tell with the short hair. So I'll be like, ma'am, but thank you anyway. But anyway, uh, in order to fix it, they had to come and turn the power off. Well, when it's 100 degrees outside, it's like, no, I don't think that's. Did I pull a Megan? Oh, that's funny. I'm going back and looking through um, some of these because I thought I'd lost y'all completely. Oh, now I get a text saying an outage has been reported. Well, I'm glad y'all know 'cause, um, anyway, I didn't mean to put drama on my channel, but as y'all got to see the big truck going and and I heard the little feller say, well, the state keeps sending us down that way. And I did have a customer of mine works for the highway department, and they came out and checked it and said it was where it's supposed to be. But I'm like, "Now, y'all done got a short or something in it when you're pushing up on it and making people's power go out. That's just not fun at all." Let's see. Shared. Waving my- Okay. All right. You have a good day. Um, and so, how was everybody's 4th of July? Did y'all